All right, welcome back. This is going to be maybe I think the fifth match here. I think we have one or well, if it's seven, then I guess we have two more matches after this. We have Cole Abate and Kaitmazov Rashid. So um, not good at the names really, but it sounds about right. So this should be really interesting. I know Cole; he has a really good guard game. I haven't watched a ton of footage on him. I know he's still very young, but he's his. I just know him for his guard play, but he's obviously all around very good. Very good. Rashid, I don't know who this is again, and this is probably going to look bad on me, but he seems like everybody knows him. But this will be the first time I've actually watched one of his matches. So this will be interesting, but make sure you click the link in the description where you'll get access to all the strength and training programs for the Sweet Science of Fighting Underground, and you can also submit your own footage to be broken down. So let's go ahead and get started and see what we got. All right. So again, these guys, the red team's going to be very wrestle heavy. After watching 5 of these matches, they're all very similar with the strategies. The red team stays on top, constant pressure, takedowns, and Modalful team is really not looking to wrestle too much and looking to pull guard, get to leg locks, or get to an open half position. Just an interesting note here. It is, they have to make contact before they actually pull guard. So that's why when he sprawled out there that he actually pulled guard and kind of everybody clapped. I guess because he got safely to the ground without getting taken down. So that being said, we're starting to see some guard play. And one of the frustrating things about this, which is actually really good, is before it actually made connection with that right arm right here, if you just walking around there, your opponent's guard, this can be very if you deny them attachment, it's kind of in your best interest not to just step into somebody's guard, especially somebody as good as Cole here, to kind of enter into the guard at an angle as best you can, because once he starts getting attachment, then he can start actually playing his game. That being said, at some point you're gonna have to step in, and but you want to do so with a slight advantage if you can. So he's kind of staying on the outside here. He's not really going in yet. He's kind of bringing his head and his hands in. When he see, and that would have been a pass if quick pass if Cole's guard wasn't so good. He's kind of went inverted and recovered his guard. Perfect. So this should be a good game because Cole has a really good guard, and this guy has a really good wrestling. There's this open half. Always remember the top arm, top leg. When it gets to that half guard, is going to be the thing to beat for the guys in red. This has been very, very consistent these past 4 or 5 matches. So looking to just try to get a connection. Kaitmazov is just kind of looking for an entry, a safe entry here. Where he's going to jump past the guard like he did before. But it's going to be very difficult. Cole's got a really good guard. He's a very seated guard still. There we go. Got him full guard. This technically was a strategy that I did see in the last couple of matches. There was a couple times the Modalful team was actually putting these guys in full guard, which I think is a good option. Honestly, I think they've been playing a lot of this half guard, open half, or quarter Z guard, and all these type of positions. And it seems like the red team is really comfortable in those positions. So that being said, we got full guard. Now we can really start to hand fight. A lot of these matches have been about hand fighting. He's digging his arm back there. He has to be careful, but he's doing it with posture. So he's, when he digs his hand back between the legs, obviously he's trying to open the guard, but he's doing so with posture. This makes a big difference. Trying to get a high guard. Cole's trying to get a high guard there. But now just locking onto the hips, driving back. Okay, so now he's got a over-under, and he's got chest-to-chest, bringing him down, chest-to-chest connection. And you're seeing Kaitmazov trying to kind of wedge his hands in here so that he can kind of pry his way out here and get his posture back. But he doesn't want to lose his posture, and he's lost posture here, especially with Cole's guard. See how he's starting to climb those legs, getting those legs high. This is actually, this can also be, this is harder to deal with the more flexible the person is as well. So they can just climb better. So you see he got his posture back, and he's leaning really far back to dig his arm in there and just to pry the legs open. And he did it. He got his legs, he got out of the legs. Almost to a leg entanglement there. And it's going to be pretty fast paced, it looks like. He's trying to slide by there, but again, the guard, you're not going to slide by. You're not going to slide by Cole's guard like this. He's just going to invert or get that top leg and thread it over top like a lasso. Back to a full guard. And he's quick, man. Like he's just as quick as Kaitmazov with his guard, with his passing. He like slapped that full guard arm fast. I like this. He's making Kaitmazov work really hard here, trying to stay out of the guard. Looks calm, looks composed with the guard. All right, he's looking good. Try to run past the guard. That's what these guys have been really doing. They've just been putting a ton of pressure, using speed, pressure, using their heads as battering rams. But that, moving quick like that is not going to, honestly, it does work. Okay. I'm not going to say it doesn't, but at this level and this level of guard, you just trying to like outrun the guard itself, it's not going to work. There's too much understanding of guard retention, and he's also quick. So, but he got a sweep out of this, got an underhook, and now he's on top. So now we get to see Kaitmazov play them in the bottom. See, these guys don't play a lot of bottom. Obviously, every single one of them have done this. Have just scrambled out, and it's effective. It's not that it's bad. It's actually super effective. But I mean, a ton of energy. But I mean, they have it to spend, and a lot of technique. So it's not like they're just randomly flailing around. They're using a lot of technique. I do like he still has the leg. He's going to sweep. He's going to get back on top. And this is a good strategy for Cole. I would actually stay on top because it doesn't look like these guys are super comfortable on their back. Okay, see, there's a pass. And you see how easy that pass was there? It's just not the strong point. Now he's in an armbar position set up. Armbar Kimura. He has that inside position. And, once he occupies the inside, I always talk about this inside position from the hip to the armpit. Once something is occupied in there and you're in trouble, there's going to be, now you can actually be controlled and you can actually start producing submissions. So now he has control of the arm. He's going to push the head down. So now he's stepped over. He's got control of the head. He can spin to an armbar here, which it looks like he's going to do. So he spins to the armbar. And very good. Kaitmazov timed it perfectly and just slipped his elbow out there. He's got to scramble to get on it. Nice. So what's really interesting is, he's getting out scrambled here. Oh, the heel hook. Very nice. So this was actually a good strategy on the Modolfo team. I was talking about, and that was fast too. I was talking about this in some of my other breakdowns. Is that their strategy is a lot of guard play, a lot of leg locks. But I mean, the leg lock entanglement was actually used to get a sweep. So that was very, very well done. And then he just got on top, past the guard, didn't allow the red team to actually get on top. So, and just stayed on top and armbarred. So heel hooked. Got out of the armbar, got back on top, and then got a heel hook. Looks like it's an outside heel hook too. Yeah. So really good finish there. And that was actually quicker than I thought it would be. And again, I haven't seen these matches. It's kind of my first time watching them. So that'll be it for this one. That was pretty quick. I mean, not much to say on that, but very well done. And we'll go on to the next one.